about the Occupy movement, since you've been so affiliated with the Tea Party. Some people see them as parallel movements. What's your view on it?
Well, one of the things is when you saw, the people of the Tea Party, they protested, they marched, and they went home, they went back to work. I think that's the big difference between this Occupy movement. I think the Occupy movement came out, and I could agree with them on one simple thing. It is not capitalism that's destroying the United States of America, it's crony capitalism. It's a government that's taking taxpayer funds, and it is pushing it off to pick the winners and the losers in the private sector. The private sector is about risk, and people have to mitigate that risk. And if there are no consequences to bad business practices or policies or making bad products, guess what happens? Everyone sits around, and it's kind of like Little League Baseball. Everyone gets a trophy. So then you just go to the government and you say, I need some taxpayer dollars. And furthermore, we don't need a government that thinks they're now the new venture capitalists, where we're taking taxpayer dollars and based upon ideological agendas, we're trying to prop up certain companies. So I think that is where I could agree with people on Occupy Wall Street. Now, when they start talking about end capitalism, replace it with what? That's where we disagree. So I think that the Tea Party, when you look at them, limited government, constitutionally mandated, fiscal responsibility, individual responsibility and accountability, free market, free enterprise, strong national defense. That's their core beliefs. I don't understand what the core beliefs are for the Occupy movement. And furthermore, I think that it has gotten to a point of, it's not about civil disobedience, which is where it is now going into that realm. I don't think anyone in the Tea Party shut down the fifth busiest port in the United States of America, which is exactly what they did out in Oakland.
I will say that I just went to an event on Saturday here in Stewart, Occupy Stewart gathering. Very peaceful. Many of them had jobs, go back to work.
Yeah,
that's what we might see.
But see, that's the little microcosm in your neighborhood. Now, if we're talking about,
they weren't all the same. Right?
yeah, but if you're talking about you're talking about a greater movement. That's what you're saying. Now, if you're just comparing Stewart Tea Party and Stewart Occupy, okay. But if you're talking about a greater movement, then they're night and day.